Hello and welcome to the week. High drama unfolded in Jammu and Kashmir Assembly today after the National Conference moved a resolution for the restoration of Article 370. Though the resolution that was moved by Deputy Chief Minister Surinder Singh and supported by Minister for Education and Health Sakina Ittu, the draft of the resolution did not mention Article 370. However, a cleverly drafted statement said this legislative assembly reaffirms the importance of special status and constitutional guarantees which safeguarded the identity, culture and rights of the people of Jammu and Kashmir and expresses concern over their unilateral removal. The assembly calls upon the government of India to initiate dialogue with the elected representatives of people of Jammu and Kashmir for restoration of special status, constitutional guarantees and to work out constitutional mechanisms for restoring these provisions. This assembly emphasizes that any process for restoration must safeguard both national unity and the legitimate aspirations of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. And with this, when this resolution was moved, BJP MLAs were taken completely unaware. They were not expecting that this morning when the assembly session began that the resolution will be moved in favor of the restoration of Article 370 on the autonomy. There was pandemonium and the BJP shouted slogans saying that Kashmir belongs to them. They also chanted religious slogans. Then some of them jumped into the well of the house, charging at the speaker, asking them to withdraw the resolution. Some of them also asked that the speaker should be removed. The National Conference legislators also moved out of their seats and shouted slogans at the BJP in favor of the resolution. Chaos was witnessed in the assembly. In the meantime, other MLAs from PDP and Aam Aadmi Party, they joined in the National Conference voicing support for the resolution. Remember, Jammu and Kashmir lost its limited autonomy and statehood on August 5, 2019 when the BJP made the Article 370 move. Ever since, there has been a constant demand that there should be elections which were held finally on August 5, 2019. The Home Minister Amit Shah had linked restoration of statehood with the holding of elections and delimitations. The two processes were completed in 2022 May, and elections were held this year in September and October. Now, when an elected assembly today finally got down to business for the first time in 6 years post Article 370, there was an expectation from the National Conference and regional parties that a resolution would be moved condemning what happened on August 5, 2019 when the BJP made the Article 370 move, and also coming up to the expectations and coming good on the promises that the National Conference and the regional parties made that they will fight for the restoration of Article 370 and statehood. Remember, Umar Abdullah, while chairing the first cabinet meeting, passed a resolution in favor of the statehood. That statehood was later cleared by the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha. Manoj Sinha day before yesterday, addressed the assembly and he said that he will cooperate with the state government for the restoration of the statehood, but there was no mention of Article 370. Article 370 remains a very emotional issue for the people of Kashmir, unlike those in Jammu. Though the people in Jammu are also supportive of the statehood, but not of restoration of Article 370. Now, with this resolution, what has happened is that BJP was taken completely unawares. They were not expecting this would happen. Sources said that the resolution for restoration of Article 370 was primarily to be moved by Sajad Ghani alone. However, the National Conference got the whiff that Sajad Ghani alone today would be moving a resolution, so they completely preempted his move and moved resolution today, and then which was completely adopted and accepted by more than 61 MLAs in the 90-member House. However, the BJP's leader of opposition, Sunil Sharma, he charged at the speaker, and some of them came out and stood in the well of the House, condemning what has happened and asking the speaker should be removed. Later, as the pandemonium continued, the House was adjourned, and when the House assembled again, the speaker asked BJP to go back to their seats, and then they resisted. The House was adjourned till tomorrow. In the meantime, this marked an important development in Jammu and Kashmir that the elected assembly has come up with a resolution and also come good on the promises made to the people during elections. What becomes of this resolution remains to be seen, and how Centre would react. But for now, National Conference has delivered on its promise, and it has also saved its alliance partner Congress by not mentioning Article 370 and only stressing on special status and constitutional safeguard for the people of Jammu and Kashmir.